Hi there, today we want to talk about the final Hawkeye Kate Bishop graphic novel from Marvel, Go West. Go West is the final Kate Bishop graphic novel, as Marvel will call it, that collects 2 trades worth of material. It collects the final volume of the Hawkeye series starring Kate Bishop by Kelly Thompson, in addition to the follow-up series, which was a single trade of the West Coast Avengers trying to reboot them. That is from back in 2018. Both of these are very fun books. If you've already seen the review for the first graphic novel collecting this that I've done on the channel, this follows straight on from it. If not, go have a look back and you can see it. It's called Hawkeye Private Eye. But you get obviously conclusions to the story and you see where the characters go. We'll have a look at the book and talk more about it and my thoughts on the plot, etc. And then we'll come back and just do a little finish up. Okay, so we've got the final graphic novel from the Hawkeye Kate Bishop series by Kelly Thompson. This follows straight on from the Hawkeye Private Eye graphic novel that I've previously talked about on this channel. If you want to see the difference in size from a normal trade paperback, we'll just put it here next to Wicked Things. You see it's a bit shorter, but what it does is it is a very economical way to collect stories, because you've essentially got 2 trades worth of material in these graphic novels. And I think they're great value and they're a great way to get into stories that you might otherwise not pick up because of the cost barrier. And you can normally get these for under a tenner, and after a few months of being out you can certainly get them for around the £5 to £6 mark, which I think is fantastic value. And I don't know why they don't do this with more stories. It's meant to be aimed at getting younger people to buy them, but I think they're great just because of size and value. But anyway, in addition to the conclusion of the Hawkeye Private Eye storyline, let's say, you also get the Generations single issue, where you see Kate and Clint meeting up to defeat an enemy. But, you know, that's sort of one and done kind of stuff. And that's been featured elsewhere as well in numerous other books. It's a fun story though. It's enjoyable. But then, look, we get back to the proper stuff. You get these lovely sort of case files setups in there. You got this really nice art style that I just think is great. And you see Clint has joined her on her mission, as we found out at the end of it. Oh, and Pizza Dog as well. It's obviously still there too. They're all in LA, and it's just got this nice, fun feel to it. It doesn't stop there being, serious plot points, but you really feel like there's a world they're occupying here. And that's because of Kelly Thompson's writing. She gets the banter right. And I've said this about other things that she does. The Captain Marvel run she's doing, being the most recent thing. She just gets that banter right, and it just helps bring these characters to life. This is where she's trying to sort out her problems with Madame Mask, find out about her dad and her mother's disappearances. There she is, her mother, and draw some conclusions to that part of her life. There's sad things, there's love as well that pops up, and you feel you get some conclusions. I'm trying to jump past the story elements here so we don't spoil too much, because it's only issues 13 to 16, which is I think why they bundled in the Generations thing as well, to bulk it out. Now, what happens is, because this story ended and the run on the Hawkeye Kate Bishop series stopped, they rebooted West Coast Avengers. Here we go. And this is by Kelly Thompson again, so it's all still set in the same world, and it's a direct continuation on from the story you would have just read from the Hawkeye series. Sadly, it only went for about 1 trade's worth of material, which you get in here, and I was hoping they would have some more, but you win some, you lose some. It's just silly things in here, like land sharks they're fighting. She's got a boyfriend. They are
still trying to sort themselves out as far as relationships go. There's a documentary crew following them around. And, Brodock you get. So MODOK has been rebuilt in a bro's body, let's say. He's still got a big head, but he's got this like shredded body now, and he tries to get with Kate. Gwenpool's funny in this. She pops up, and it's just a good fit. It's just a fun story. It's hard not to spoil any of this. I mean, you get a dragon in here as well. Where are we? There we go. And it's just sort of silly fun. It's a shame they don't make more comics like this, to be honest. You get the covers. You don't get much in the way of extras at the back, if anything at all. Just the other things they're trying to sell, but that is fine with me. Okay, so just a quick little correction here. I keep saying there's only one trade's worth of West Coast Avengers. There isn't. There's two. I should know because I've read it. It's called City of Evils, and I don't know why they didn't just include it in this, because it would just round out the collection of stories, but there we are. So that was the book. Like I say, I like this story. I like the character. I like the setting. I think it's good to have them set away from the Marvel New York universe, as it were, and I enjoy this type of art, comic book writing. I think it's light, it's fun. There are serious undertones, but it is a comic book. It is entertainment. It is enjoyment at the end of the day. I like this whole era of Marvel where they were trying new things and giving these characters to people to have fun with. It's a real shame that things are starting to go back to sort of big events and seriousness and in deep continuity. I just wish they keep making things like this. Spider-Woman, they've got the Captain Marvel at the moment, which is good. But you know, these sort of books, I mean, they tend to all be female-led characters as stories as well. So I'm guessing it's because they just don't put much stock in the female characters, so they just sort of go, yeah, do what you want, just don't touch, you know, the main Spider-Man, Iron Man, and all that. Let me know what you think about it. Did you look forward to getting this? There is the Hawkeye Omnibus, which is basically another one of these coming out, I think, that collects the first two books in the Matt Faction run. Why they won't just put out a full omnibus of these stories, the Kelly Thompson ones, I don't know, especially with the TV series coming out later in the year. There's nothing announced at this stage anyway. We'll see. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Have a look at the Instagram and the website, and thanks for watching.